I know I'm going to have to clarify. Yeah, so it's some crazy shit. Someone wants you to be afraid to stand up. Okay. So, okay, it goes with the energy. So this is for two people. This is pretty much what I got on this table. I got a bunch of cards because I know I'm going to have to clarify. Because I was damn near using the whole deck to fucking do what's right here. Alright, so let me get to the channel message first. Because that shit will make all this make sense. It's crazy. I've been sitting on this for like about an hour or so. It's funny. Ace of Wands. Okay. So the original download I got. Okay. I don't know if you guys recall, we've been seeing a lot of like the death card in reverse. And for me, every time I saw that card, I was like thinking of something not changing. But something is repetitively not changing, right? And then instantly, in my third eye, I saw the Four of Pentacles. And it made me think of a message that I gave to, I think it was Divine Feminine's, I could say a couple weeks, but it's probably a couple months back, of that Four of Pentacles energy that he was in. It was given the same energy, but it's given like illusion. It's giving, this isn't giving like dark, it's not dark because I didn't see the devil out here, but at the same time, it's like very subconscious, very beneath the surface. So this is something that might be new to some of y'all, but you have to do this. The Hermit is here. Like, if you have to do this, like somebody, this Hermit energy, it's like you have to see something with your spiritual eye. You have to. The Ace of Wands is giving me like, you're being given the gift of foresight. You're being given the gift of vision. You're being given the gift of creativity. Like, when I say creativity, it comes to like the way you use these gifts that you have. I mean, it could be a creative project and stuff, but what I'm speaking of is how you use what you got, right? Okay, so there's somebody out here, confirmation. I'm talking to like the men population of chosen individuals. Now that you hear all this movement outside all of a sudden? Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm talking to the male population of chosen individuals. I'm also getting starseed energy. So I don't know if you know what that is. I don't know if you know that that's what you are. I don't know if you've been hearing the terminology. Maybe you should look it up. But I'm talking to the men. Okay. I had to make that clear. The men that we call divine masculine. So let me help everybody make it make sense that would understand this or who would need to know this, okay? Because not everybody does. They still won't get it. Even after I break it down, it'll go over their head. All right, so I said, God, how should I give this message for everybody who needs to understand it? Okay, God told me to say it this way. So for the men out here, okay, who are dealing with someone who is very spiritual, right? You got a spiritual woman, right? And you have heard her say terminologies and things like we've been talking about over here. So this stuff that I will be saying to you will be confirmation of like, you know, what was said to you. And you're like, maybe you didn't understand it at a certain point in time, but maybe you came across me and you're hearing me say things that whoever this woman that is in your life that is close to you has said. Okay. Now, for the women on here who need to understand how I'm coming with this, God told me to put you in the position of you already, okay, being where you need to be, knowing what you need to know, because you are the one that has the vision. You're holding it. Remember, hold the vision. So there's something that you already have. You already know. You've already been told. You've already been shown. This isn't divine feminine. You trying to figure anything out. Okay. So I had to make that make clear. You're standing somewhere. You're set somewhere aside. You're set somewhere apart from this situation, but it's kind of like you're looking in on it. Okay. Three of Wands is what I'm saying. Yeah, you're looking in on it. But the reason I'm doing this message is because other people are too. So I have channelings for that energy right there. That's going to be significant. It's going to all tie together. You're going to see why I broke it down that way. So now let's break it down again. If you are a divine feminine who is a reader, okay, right? You have to take this from the perspective of confirmation of what you have said, confirmation of what you know, right? Because the High Priestess is here with the Page of Pentacles. I can't help but see tarot readings. I can't help but see, spiritual people. The Hierophant, the High Priestess. We ain't nobody stupid here. We all know why we're here. We all know this is spirituality. We know this shit, right? Okay, so for the man that is watching, you are with a very spiritual person. This very spiritual person, okay? And I'm saying this way for a reason, has said certain things to you that you may not have understood. There's a reason this person said what they said. There's a reason why this person imparted this maybe weird ass knowledge. It was supposed to open you up to something, okay? Help you see a different side, okay? Because for whoever you are, you're meant and you're chosen to see something from a spiritual aspect. And there's a blockage here. So this is why this message is coming in. This is like divine alignment. This is what I'm hearing. I'm speaking to the men who have a me, pretty much. I'm a divine feminine. I have a divine masculine, okay? You're a divine masculine. You have a divine feminine. So let's just make that make sense. So take it how you need to make it make sense. Hopefully I explained it properly enough. I don't know how many different ways I can explain how you can take this, but any one of them ways, if you resonate with anything that I just said, this is for you. Okay. So I was seeing, like I kept saying, the death card in reverse, and I kept talking about all these transformations. Okay. Everybody is not in the same category, so please take what resonates for you. But if there has been a change that you have not been trying to make, if you have been, this is between you and you, but what you want to do and what you haven't been doing, pretty much, okay? That you've been holding back from, there's something that there's something that you need to like release to be able to receive something. Like there's a divine masculine who knows there's some type of sacrifice that needs to be made in his life. Period, point blank. You know this. Your spirit is telling you this. The same shit don't have the same effect. Your spirit is talking to you. And I feel like there's many different things going on here. But the divine masculine energy, every time I was seeing the Emperor, I was seeing the Four of Pentacles. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And it actually came out again, Four of Pentacles. And so I said, okay, I look at the Four of Pentacles and all the different ways in which it can mean many different things. The Four of Pentacles could be, you holding on too tightly to something that you need to, like you're really being told to let go of. Only you would know what that is. The Four of Pentacles could be someone trying to hold on too tightly to you, not letting you do what you want to do, or what you feel called to do, or make the changes you feel called and necessary to make. And the Four of Pentacles, when we talk about spirituality and all this fucking spiritual shit, as people call it, could be people doing like rituals, spells, holding on to energetically. Okay, you gotta remember who we're talking to. Emperor, Star, you're chosen. So yes, all the ways in which. And this is what I'm talking about. It ain't always just snakes in the grass when it comes to money. It ain't always just snakes in the grass when it comes to like, what people be thinking. It'd be deeper than that. And so these men are being guided to take a deep dive. There's some shit that need to be seen. There's some shit that God want to show you. There's some shit that you need answers to. Now, this Four of Pentacles for a lot of y'all, if you are like me, right? You're a divine masculine. We're a lot alike. So if you are like me, you can flip these roles and understand what the divine feminine is trying to say. If you listen to your emotions, your heart. There's something here with the heart as well in these divine masculine that needs transforming, and I'm sorry. You got to transform that heart. You got to heal that heart. There's something here with this heart that's screaming to me, and I feel like this is a blockage. Here, this Four of Pentacles, when I talk about the heart, and the blockage and the holding on too tight and the needing to release. It goes hand in hand here, divine masculine, okay? But what is coming up for me as well is, as a high priestess, I can take this energy and I can say, with this moon card and this magician in reverse, when it comes to these divine masculines, okay, I have to say it, who have divine feminines, who are teachers, who are in the public eye, who have platforms, right? See it this way. Your energy, right, as a divine masculine is under an illusion here. There is an illusion surrounding you. And I didn't want to just go to moon work, but the magician in reverse. This is illusion. The moon is an illusion. Magic. There's no way around it. And if this is what's going on in your energy and you are trying to create or manifest something, start something, build something, and you keep feeling like something is not going the way it's supposed to, you keep seeing pieces of your manifestation and not the whole thing. There's something here that you need to know about your energy. And again, I didn't get dark energy, but there is an illusion. And the illusion that you need to see is a deep truth that can only be exposed if you go within to seek it out. And that's the thing with this Hermit card. You have to be the fucking seeker of your own knowledge. And there's something that you hold that's going to set you free. Now, here's the thing. If you're like me, right, you have a divine, okay, I don't know why I keep saying this. I feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine right now. Okay, divine feminine, if you're like me, and you know what I'm saying, right, you have haters, right? You have people that peek into your life, that spy into your life. They want to know not only what you're doing, how you're doing it. And I feel like on the flip side of that, to these men out here who got these spiritual women, other women know you got a spiritual woman. You understand? So for those men out here who spirituality was introduced to, these women that were brought into your life were brought into your life to impart God's knowledge, to open you up to something, because everybody doesn't get these types of women that come to them. Everybody doesn't get this type of deep knowledge. Everyone doesn't get gifted a new life, transformation, healing, every man doesn't get that. Like, you're a chosen individual. God sends out these women, okay, these divine feminines, to offer up what God is trying to give. And so if you have come into union in any form with a spiritual woman who has talked about anything, like I have said to you, she was caused to come into your life to bring a transformation of it, away from a physical 3D reality and into your destiny. Now let's go over here to your destiny, because we have the Emperor sitting next to the Wheel of Fortune. This is your energy, right? But there's something here that God is trying to show you about you turning this wheel. Because again, even still, you being in your energy, there's very much so an illusion around your destiny, what's destined for you. And this comes in because of this energy of trying to hold on to you spiritually. So there's a karmic energy that is out here. Okay, I can't help but say it. There's a karmic energy that is out here for a masculine. So I don't know how you deal with this karmic energy. That's not my business. But I'm going to tell you what you need to know. And I'm going to tell you how you can see the fucking truth. Because there are two people. There is an empress and an emperor. A king and a queen of cups. A divine feminine is in her Wheel of Fortune energy. Let's make it make sense. A divine feminine is in her Wheel of Fortune energy, right? So she's where she's supposed to be. Like I said, divine feminine is where she's supposed to be. This masculine is being guided on where he needs to go. Okay, there's movement here. Masculine is movement. Okay. So with that being said, let's look at these 2 cards. 3, 4 cards. But you look at the 2 that your eyes go to, because there's 2 that mine go to. You leave it up to your own interpretation. There are 2 people that are destined, okay, to experience some type of divine love. Divine love. You hear what I say? That's what this is right here. Ordained love. Okay. Why is this important? Because we have the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune out here on the table. This is someone's life. This is someone's livelihood. This is a prediction about how someone's future will go. This is importance. You don't think you're that important? That people are literally looking into your life to try to, for some of you divine masculines, yes, it happens to y'all, swap a destiny, confuse you about yours, look into yours, look to see what you got coming, look to, why are they doing this to you? You ain't, why? It's who you're connected to. If you know there is a High Priestess in your life, if there is a High Priestess that is giving you guidance, you must understand that you too are dealing with the same spiritual warfare, because we have to understand how everything is connected. Shit that's going on with you in your life, man, all of a sudden all the spiritual shit is not coincidence. This is prophecy right here. This is the wheel changing, and with the Death card, this is literally destined transformations. They're gonna happen regardless. So it's not going to stop unless you surrender to it. Whatever it is that you are going through, you have to, this is divine timing. There's something here that you're fighting. There's something here that you are holding on to, but others are holding on to in a different type of way. And I still didn't even get to my channel message. I'm just already doing the reading. I guess this could not wait. Judgment is here. So with that, why I think this is important with this judgment here is because this is prophecy happening. I mean, the more I look at these cards, the more I literally see it unfolding. This is prophecy. This is literally what's happening. This is what is being called upon. This is what is being done. And I am just reading this energy and I'm seeing it progress. I'm seeing it pick up quickly. Because there's something here about someone's 10th house. Divine Masculine, you need to look into your 10th house and why that's important to your life right now and why people are looking into that house. People are looking into your 10th house, okay? Divine Masculine, I'm sorry. If you have a spiritual woman who is like me, people look into her life too. People look into her life. They look into her birth chart. Oh, they find you. Where do they find you? Somewhere in her birth chart when they go spying. So these people don't have to know you. When we're on these platforms, you hear what we be saying. If you're connected to someone like me, they're looking into them and that's how they find you. They don't know you by name, but they know that this person got a person. And for some of these divine feminine, the reason why this is such a big deal is your divine counterpart is ordained. This is why these types of messages are coming out. And if your divine counterpart is ordained, so are you. This is not like an isolated situation. That's what I'm hearing. You guys are meant to align at a certain time on the wheel of destiny. And I feel like divine feminine is on the wheel of destiny. Divine masculine, you are on your arrival, I'm hearing. But there's a transformation that has to occur because there is an illusion here. And I don't know what this is. God won't even give me the words to tell you what this is because this is how deep it is for you to need to go in and see it yourself. But there's a 2 of Cups here in reverse. I heard something needs to dissolve. That's what I heard. There's something needs to dissolve here, divine masculine. Only you know what that means. Whether it be a connection, whether it be a relationship, something needs to not come together so something else can, because time is of the essence here, and I don't know why time is of the essence here. I'm just the messenger. But judgment ain't for play. I don't know who this Queen of Cups is. I don't know who your Divine Feminine is. But God is calling for these Divine Masculines to understand, to finally put the fucking pieces together. There's something a Divine Masculine needs to say. And this is the energy of the Divine Feminine that was called to come in. Divine Feminine, some of you will be called to give different types of messages like these in your collective, your community. There is like a wake-up call that you are being called to give. Why you? Because you are this person's counterpart. That intensity that only your person will feel because it's you. You see what I'm saying? So there's something here with that. Again, I got the energy earlier. Those with eyes will see and ears will hear when it comes to this situation. Others, they won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So this is for chosen individuals. All right. Yeah. Two of Swords in reverse. Enlightenment. And say that someone is also trying to gain enlightenment on what it is you're working on. Someone want to know what you're working on. This is why I'm saying there's someone out here, and I don't know, like, don't be mad at the feminine energy for being who they are. They have to be out here as the high priestess. They have to bring these towers. They have to wake people up, not just you. So don't be mad at them, and don't have that resentment and animosity toward these women that are in your life. They didn't cause you to go through these situations. What they did was they came in to be your catalyst. So there's that energy right here. I'm going to get to the channel message. Yeah, Page of Cups. You have to go into this. I mean, you can go into it willingly, but for whoever you are, you're called. You're chosen. And I don't want to say the energy of God having to like make you, because we all have free will, right? But when you're chosen, I mean, it's a little bit different. And God only really do wake-up calls like this when there's something that's very serious going on. And I'm not trying to scare nobody. I just know what it is. I've done this for a long time. Okay. Let me see here. So DM is being held back. That's what I got with the Four of Pentacles. And you know me, I'd be all up in the spirit. Because I'd be like, what do you mean held back? Held back how? Let's tell you. Someone is getting private readings to gain enlightenment on whether a divine masculine knows what they've been doing secretly to hold them back from their destiny. Okay? This is why God is calling this masculine to go through a transformation so they can clearly see what God is trying to tell them. The passion they feel toward their divine feminine is supposed to open the door to love. There's something here where it just, just take it out, resonates. A DM is being called, sorry guys. The divine masculine is being called to do some soul searching and truly listen to their hearts. I mean, I didn't even read it, but I was saying it anyways, fuck. A divine feminine, everything I fucking said, that's crazy. A divine feminine will be sent in to cause a divine shift for a divine masculine to become aligned with his destiny. Someone is also trying to find out whether a divine feminine and divine masculine will be together in a home. There's something about a home. Someone's weird. Like all these people, they're trying to figure out what you and this person are going to be doing, having. Why is this significant? I have no idea. For a lot of you guys, it's because, again, men out here who have divine feminines who are like me, you know your person goes through the shit that she goes through. You've been watching all this time. You know what the fuck she's been saying. You heard it all. There's that too. Okay? And some people just don't want whoever you are with to be happy. These people have to be the reason why this narrative doesn't come true. But the thing is, if your feminine is like me, she is a prophetess, she is a high priestess, a true one, and she speaks prophecy. So whatever the fuck she says, Queen of Swords will come to pass. She knows this because she is experienced with this. She is a Queen of Swords because she has transformed many times. She has seen many different situations. And no, she's not bitter. She's not a bitch. She's just fucking experienced. And when she comes in to give these messages to you and you feel like she's trying to blow your shit up, what she's really trying to do is save you. Okay? She want to be her Queen of Cups. God is guiding these divine feminines who may seem agitated with this whole situation to be in their Queen of Cups energy. You've been the Queen of Swords. Now get in the Queen of Cups and just sit there. Just receive, 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 replenish, replenish, replenish. Self-love, self-love, self-love. Because at this point, divine feminine, it's like these masculines are either going to get this wake-up call willingly, or God is going to have to make something happen in their life where they have to see that his hand is in this situation. And he needs these people to see what needs to be seen. I don't know what this message is about. Only the ones who resonate with it know. And that's how it should be. Okay. So let's see here. A karmic, here we go. A karmic does not want divine masculine to receive clarity through spirit, so they're trying to block your spirituality, okay? And they definitely don't want divine feminine to give him what he needs, because I said, High Priestess Emperor is out here. You are this divine masculine's private, okay? High Priestess. I mean, eventually when he tap in spiritually enough, he'll be your private Hierophant. It will be the same thing. He would do what you do. It would be effortless. It would flow. And that's what I'm saying here. This is what God is calling for, divine flow. There is a divine disconnect in the heavenly realm. Hello. The divine needs to be pleased. And right now, the divine is not pleased because these divine masculines are being illusioned. This is not dark magic. I just heard this is illusion of the mind magic. Whatever the fuck that is. This is not dark. There's no devil out here. But this is still manipulation of the subconscious. So this is dream space manipulation. Y'all don't be knowing. If you met your divine feminine, if you have a divine feminine who's like me, 9 times out of 10, you get a witch bitch around you too. Because you attract what you are. We're spiritual beings. And the more we tap into our spirituality, whether we know it or not that we are tapping into it, others who resonate with us gather around us. You ever wonder why, like, all this stuff is out here now? Because it's what's going on. This is the energy. Everybody's tapping into spirituality. It's everywhere. So, yeah, you're being met by more of this stuff. You're hearing more about, like, bad juju, that just, the witchery stuff, the warlocky stuff. Like, you're hearing about, there's a reason for that. It's not coincidence. If you have someone like me, you have someone definitely opposite in your life. And that's how you got to look at this, too. There's 2 sides to every situation. There's light and there's dark. These divine masculines, you dealing with divine feminines who are of the light, and you're dealing with karmics who do fucking love spells on fucking men, who do binding rituals, who try to trap motherfuckers with spell work and, fucking make them marry them. And y'all don't even be fucking knowing why you be falling head over heels with these fucking, I'm not even gonna call them that. You don't even be knowing the spiritual shit that these bitches be up to. And maybe you be like, yeah, they ain't talking, that shit ain't about me, I ain't dealing with that shit, but you don't be knowing. If you resonate with me, you're dealing with these types of women. I'm just telling you. So you can act like you're not, but if you understand duality and light and dark, you would understand that you are. It's here on this table. So you need to go within and figure out why you're being met by all these spiritual things. It's going to open up your heart chakra, and that's what needs to happen. You want what you want. You want your desires met. You want the life you want to live. You want what you're fucking putting your work, your hard work and energy into. You want to see a fucking return on your investment. Open up your motherfucking heart. How are you going to get everything your heart desires with a closed heart? Only God can open this heart. There's literally a surrender here to God's calling over your life, period, whatever that is. And for some of you, yes, your calling is this divine feminine. Why? Y'all got work to do. Okay. This illusion here, I keep seeing the dream space with the moon. So you might be having a lot of vivid dreams, crazy ass dreams. That's a sign of magic, moon work. Whatever the dream entails is what is being done spiritually to you. So if you're running in a dream away from something, someone's chasing you. Okay? So that means spiritually speaking, let's break it down. If you're being chased in the spirit, you clearly don't want that. You're running away from something. So in your 3D, you will see how you're clearly running away from something that you once fucking wanted. It's gonna, and then you break it down to what the fuck am I running away from? Okay, now who the fuck am I running away from? And then you will start to see a trend of how God is making these 2 of Cups in reverse situations happen in your life because you need to dissolve certain connections. What's being taken away is for the good right now. Better is the end of a thing. I said the other day, masculines. God is ultimately like calling you to see something a different way. Change perspective is necessary because this death card in reverse is not looking good in my tarot deck and I'm tired of seeing it. I just be like, who the fuck is not transforming? And it sounds crazy, but it's like, who won't go through this transformation? Why the fuck won't they go through why won't they just, so we can change the narrative? And it's, why is it so significant that they go through this? Why? And it comes down to the divine feminine. She said something. I don't think people understand prophecy. Divine feminine said so. It gotta come to pass. Because divine feminine don't speak unless she hears God. So God speaks through your divine feminine. Okay. So I hope you heard that and I hope you're listening. A karmic does not want divine masculine to receive clarity through spirit, and they definitely don't want divine feminine to give him what he needs. Specific energy here of only you can give this man what he needs. Okay? Someone is blocking this man's ability to manifest the outcomes he wants. So again, this is where I said be careful who you tell your plans right now. Snake in the circle type energy. All of these like weird ass happenings God is using as signs to open you up spiritually. But there's the energy that I'm getting with that High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles. Definitely someone, I don't know who this would be. But someone's definitely getting readings. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, and the ancestors always come out with the High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles because I feel like there's some knowledge that some people are trying to gain. And they're not able to access it. But there's certain people that have knowledge. So whoever this is that's getting readings, okay, on these men out here and trying to see if they're going to be with certain people that they may feel maybe this woman that's coming up in these readings that this man is supposed to have all these things with and be blessed with and have this with and have that with. Y'all be thinking this shit's small. Whoever you are, you're a chosen divine masculine. And I think you need to see something. Yeah, you need to see something. Now, you can continue, I'm just the messenger, don't get mad at me, to choose not to see what you're being shown by the divine, by the ancestors, and by God. And you will continue to deal with these types of witchy type, energies who you will soon find out are only with you due to manipulation tactics. There's something here where God is saying with these divine masculines, if you want love in your life, you continuously are pouring out this cup that you are being given to see your true, genuine nature. You are above so many situations that you're dealing with, and I feel like you know that. There's a situation here where you will not get whatever this is because it's in reverse. And just as you deny God, there's something here about something being denied for you. And I'm just the messenger because God is trying to talk to somebody. God is trying to wake somebody up. 4 swords here. Something needs to come to rest. Something needs to end. Something needs to stop. Something needs to be done. 4 of swords. So God says, Emperor, 4 swords. I'm just the Queen of Swords trying to clear this illusion. And if you felt a weight be lifted, then you got your message. Spirit's always going to come through very, very quickly for those individuals who need to be shown what the truth is. I don't know what your truth is, but there's something here about getting on one accord. There's a lot of spirituality shit going on. That's what you might call this. But ultimately, you are a part of this. Working against this calling, for some of you guys, I hate to be, okay, you might call me a bitch for this, but you're directly working against yourself by ignoring what you're being shown because you're playing into the enemy's hand. The enemy already doesn't want you. Yes, you have an enemy, many, and that's the thing too. The enemy doesn't want you to believe or want you to know or want you to strive for or want you to be called or want you to be chosen for anything. So by you choosing not to be the life that you think will be the life that is. And I feel like there's something here with your perspective that needs to change. And this is God. I'm just the one who feels it deeply. Okay, God. For these masculines about this illusion, I don't know. I don't know. Two of Swords is in reverse, but I mean, if you need truth, I mean, you come to the right one. Star, High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups in reverse. I don't come here to confuse y'all. I come here to try to break through the confusion with y'all myself in the moment. Let's get through this shit together. The fuck? We are the same. We are twins, right? We are all being called to change and transform, correct? So why not fucking experience this shit together? And why all these cards in reverse? Yeah, I didn't like that. Alright. Yeah, full card. Transition. That's what I'm like getting. Like transition. Like, yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting like, leave that shit in the past, right where it's at. Seven of Pentacles in reverse is like, it's this energy of like Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, making you nostalgic about some shit that didn't work out in the past. Like, fuck that shit. If you're feeling like that right now, it's an energy of an attack on your fear, like a play on your fear. And that's why you gotta track down your fear. Y'all don't be paying attention. The song that I played earlier, Hunter something, Huntrix, we are the hunters. You gotta hunt down your fears. You gotta track down your fears because those are the very motherfucking things motherfuckers will use to abuse and manipulate. And for you men, that's even more important because y'all do be having hearts. Y'all do be loving. You do. Your counterpart's the Queen of Cups. Her love is fucking unending. So I know. The very same thing that you are afraid of is being used against you. That's the Four of Pentacles. It's you versus you out here. So yeah, people can spiritually try to manipulate you and try to hold you back from going after shit. You be feeling stagnant. You're just like, oh, I'm tired. You don't realize there's a whole spiritual war that you're a part of that you ain't even getting up and fighting. You're going through all these different things, all these coincidences. Spirits all around you trying to wake you up. Yeah, the divine is trying to wake you up. Because this is not how it should be. Whatever path these people that are around you that aren't helping you wake up or helping you walk down is the path where everything you fucking touch will fall out your hand. And that might be how you feel like shit has been going. It's because you're directly opposing your own path. Not consciously. You have no idea this is going on. This is subconscious. This is on a soul level. And if you are a divine masculine who has dealt with destiny swaps, yes, you probably don't even know that you have. So all these spiritual things that are opening your eyes to different things, you should be like this. You see? So I'm getting the energy of a reversal as well. Someone may have tried to reverse the magic that goes with the download. See what I'm saying? These witch bitches out here, they're getting anxious. Because I keep giving these messages. Aren't you seeing? They're getting anxious because these women are coming into partnership with somebody out here. These women that divination spy, and all of a sudden you're with these women, and now they're watching tarot and they're flipping cards and they're showing you readings, and you don't think they're watching the person that God sent you in to. No. There's always a plan. Wow, 7 of Swords, divine masculine. And a lot of this plan, a lot of the theft and a lot of the thievery that you deal with, okay, in whatever way, on the physical plane of your reality, okay? Whether it be someone, theft of time, theft of joy, theft of happiness, whatever that is, right? It directly correlates to something spiritually. Something was taken from you. How do you stand in your power? You reclaim your authority. How do you reclaim your authority? By realizing where that authority came from. How do you realize where that authority came from? By allowing God to impart his wisdom over you and in you and through you, and allow you to be made new in those eyes. You see, you're still seeing things from a 3D standpoint. And that's what I mean when I say you're not seeing your power. And this is where the enemy is able to steal from you in the spirit, and you not understand what's going on in the physical. Because God needs you tapped into the spirit. These people ain't doing this shit in a way where it's obvious. And even if it's not magic, everything is magic. Magic ain't just magic, if that makes sense. Magic ain't just spells and witches and warlocks. Magic is words. Magic is actions. Magic is feelings. Magic is intentions. And if they ain't right, it's 7 of Swords. And this is the type of energy spiritually that you're being given. And that's why I'm here to help you see the spiritual illusion that is taking place so you can bring balance to your 3D reality. It happens in the spirit first. Okay. I hope someone understands that. You're feeling like you're missing something. You're not seeing something. You're not looking at it through the proper eyes. And this is why the divine steps in. Don't let this world confuse you. Some of you feel like you got the devil on one shoulder, an angel on another. You might. But to even feel that means you know there's a choice. You know there's 2 sides. You know it can go one way or another. And if you're listening a little bit more to the angel, maybe you should go that way. Because something here is going to be repetitive. Something here is very toxic, and it's going to be repetitive. It's going to be a repeated cycle where you continue to deal with the same old things that you're tired and bored of, that you feel like are stagnant. It's time to allow and accept and understand that you are chosen by God, and he will continue to choose you and pick you. He will continue to seek you out. He will continue to give you messages that only you know to be for you. He will speak to you in ways that open up your ears your eyes, and your heart. That's what's happening to you. You got to see things many different ways. That's the message that I got for y'all. Shit. But yeah, you need to get away from these motherfuckers too. You should already know. You should already know who they are, what they look like, and why you don't need them. Y'all being stagnant in this department, okay, is really slowing us down. The only way the movement forward happens is if the masculine transforms. I'm just saying. That's it. We have a female, divine feminine, collective consciousness, and we have a divine masculine, okay, male, men, whatever, collective consciousness. I speak to both. Okay. So anything else? Well, I guess that Four of Pentacles is gone because the Tower is there. See? Yeah. Good job. Don't do that. You know what that is. Whatever that is. You heard what I said. Love is here. Love in paradise. All right, what else for these divine masculine? Ascending. And if you are like, yeah, I still don't understand, I still don't get it, then this ain't for you. If you don't think you about nothing, if you don't think that you're abundant, if you don't think that, God has something fucking amazing for you and you're destined for greatness and you're destined for more, if you don't feel like this is for you, then this ain't for you. But if you have that inkling and you feel like, you're a special one out here, you got things to do in this world, and there gotta be more than this, and you're trying to be better, you're trying to change, well, love is your answer. And this is crazy because a lot of these women out here got y'all so tied down and so strapped and so fucking work. That's the tactic. The man gotta work. Well, if the man is working all the time, where is the woman? When are the woman and the man together? Where is the love at? That's a false teaching. That's a false doctrine. Who said we want our man to be work every day, all day? Did we ask for that? Or is that a old conditioning pattern? Now, in order for a man to be a man, he got to be busting his ass outside somewhere, trying to provide for everybody and everything. That don't seem like togetherness to me. That's the tactic. That's the play on the emotion. That's the flag on the play. To keep people separated so love can't be the stronghold, the foundation. It has to be money. Everything's about money. Love comes after. But love comes first. And that's what we're being taught right now in transforming into love. That's paradise. That's where you get all the things you want. When you realize that you already have everything. It's like something here, like why be striving for something that innately you hold? It's in you. But in order to go up, you got to go in. There's no way you can rise without seeing the fall either. So some of you guys, hey, we all go through shit. But what do they say when you're at the bottom? You can only go up from here, right? Ascending. Hello? So God usually will put you in your worst place right before he lifts you up. So if that's what you're going through right now, get ready to know you're about to experience paradise and love. Love and happiness, bliss, something you probably never felt before. And that's why you're being called to feel it. But this bliss comes from knowing who you are. on a spirit level. You a boss, you a G, you this, you that, you a hardworking man, you do this, you do that. Yeah, that's what you do. That's who you, okay, that's what man can see. But what do you see about yourself? That's something completely different. That's what you're being guided to see. Because that is going to change something in the trajectory of the way your life is going right now. It's going to take self-actualization of maybe a hard truth that you need to face, that you know you've been guided to look at. But every time it comes up to the surface, you push it down. Or every time you think about a certain situation, you stop thinking about it, or you make yourself do something else. That's the very thing you need to look at. There's something here with first you get the love, then you get the money. Okay. Can it get any clearer? We've been doing it the wrong way. The love of money. See? And that's not what it's about. Not if you want to have everything that you want to really love. Like, that's the thing. There's something here with perspective and perception. Two different things. Look up both of those, maybe. But love is here. Coffee cup. Maybe you should, what are these men doing with this coffee cup? This is for the early riser. You're up with the sun. If you are a man, you're up with the sun. This is for you. Yeah. You have your morning cup of coffee every day. You might sit on your porch and watch the sunrise. This is for you. That was very significant. That was very important. All right, paradise is here. Okay. Yeah, since you got people that surround you, they gonna try their best to damn you. Get them squares about your circle. Don't kill you, gonna hurt you. And it's only gonna get worse too. Well, snakes is in reverse. This message was important. And maybe you should listen to it a couple times. Karmic relationship in reverse. I'm going to go back and listen to it too. Shit. This is deep. Yeah, see. Didn't I say I kept seeing the death in reverse? In tarot. Now it's coming out in the oracle deck. Upright, it means the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform. And what's dead is dead. Now, if that's in the reverse, then that means the opposite is happening. The relationship is not over. And if God is imparting knowledge that something needs to dissolve, then that should help it make sense. The relationship is not over. You're giving many, way too many chances. You're not growing and transforming from this situation. That's not ending. That needs to. And it's saying it's not dead yet. And that this is a situation that is directly opposing with backstabbing and karmic relationship in reverse. Some type of ascension that you're being called to go on, or go through. And what comes with this ascension? Let's see why this is so important for you. It's probably directly correlated to what your heart is desiring. You see what I'm saying? So, wow. God is calling for balance. God is calling, wow. Chariot, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, pretty much. You're moving forward, your 10 of Pentacles, whatever this 10 of Pentacles that all these people are after, the reason why they're looking into your life, the reason why they're looking into your feminine's life, the reason why you're dealing with the karmic situations you're dealing with is because of this 10 of Pentacles. That's yours. And I mean, you want it, you gotta claim it. But you can't claim it till you go through it. That's the thing. You want the 10 of Pentacles, you gotta transform. Beside that, your 10 of Pentacles looks a lot like an illusion, doesn't it? Because you know that you're supposed to be somewhere else. You know that you're supposed to have more. You know you should be having a different circumstance. You know you're better than this. You know these things. You know these things. Why am I not seeing what I should be seeing? God is saying, go through this, stop fighting this change, stop fighting this ending, and know that there is victory on the other side. And this is where you will ascend. Learning and expansion, transcending, meaning this is a transformation, is where you transcend. You transform, you get a new perspective, then you're able to rise above a situation that you're currently in. Because the situation doesn't change, your way of seeing it does. There is no blockage. There is no obstacle. You're always the bigger person. You're a divine masculine. Okay. Just have to give you some of your power back because they like to take it. They like to make you feel like I don't be talking to y'all. I only be talking to divine feminine. No. That ain't true. And if you know, you know. But enlightenment, because you're chosen, you're being called to become enlightened, may hurt, okay? But at the end of this, what you will experience for going through this is what? I just saw the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Everything you're meant to have. And the fucking Queen of Cups. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this here. You see how the 2 of Cups was in reverse? That ain't what you're supposed to be. That ain't your person. That ain't the one. That ain't the job. That ain't the car. However it is, that ain't it. In reverse. It's not equally anything. It's nothing. It's dissolved. It's gone. 2 of Cups in reverse is broke up. Sorry. It's not seeing eye to eye. It's not connected. I don't know how else to say what a 2 of Cups in reverse is. No contract. There is no contract. Contract is null and void. If we're talking spiritually speaking, something's done. Severed ties in the spirit. So it should be severed ties. Oh, well, severed ties in the spirit means severed ties in the physical. But if you don't know, ties have been severed in the spirit and you're free of something and you're still feeling trapped to something, well, then that must mean there's some type of spiritual manipulation going on because you're not trapped. I keep telling you guys you're free, but you feel trapped in a situation. So who are all these free people? Okay, you see? Now you're getting the messages. Okay. Something's wrapping up. Something's wrapping up. But for this man right here, who you are of the world, I'm not just, you know you are. You know the spirituality shit is different for you. You trying to make it make sense. But you are a man of the world, and there's nothing wrong with that. The man hasn't overtaken you. I didn't say that. You are a man of the world, though. You a manly man. You're a worldly man. You're traveled. Some of you guys have traveled. You're just a manly man, whatever. But you have deep emotion for someone who's very spiritual. You love someone who loves very deeply. And so now it's like you have to look at things through different eyes too. That's kind of what God is telling you. And if you love this person, then you should not be afraid of understanding why you're being shown things in the way and in the light in which you're being shown. See what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are meeting different types of people, different cultural backgrounds. You know, you got to open up. There's something here about opening up. And there's also something here about these readers that are attacking these divine feminines unions with you. Okay? They're attacking things that you don't understand. Divine feminine is well aware of the destiny. She's well aware. But it makes no sense if it's just her that's aware. And this is why these messages come out. And this is why these karmics be mad. And this is why they get to working. And this is why, think about it. If you're a divine masculine, think about it. I'm going to give you a little test. If you call yourself a divine masculine, hey, watch one of my readings, right? And feel the spirit after, if you know how to do that. Right? If you do. Some of you do. Okay, that's what's up. You've been paying attention. But question the spirit. Sit with it. I want you to. See what comes. See if you don't start to feel a little agitation in your spirit. See if you don't start to feel a little pushback. See if you don't start to feel a little weird feeling in your spirit. You know why you feel that? Confirmation. It's because of who you're connected to. I give these messages, these karmic witch bitches and warlock dudes that your feminine has been with, that you have been with, whatever the case may be. They hate the fact that there's people like me and your person that be out here giving these messages to people like you and many other people too. They hate it. There's a difference when you watch readers and there's like magic like with them that they're doing when they're dark practitioners and they cover it up. There's a difference. I'm telling you to feel the opposing energy. You're a divine masculine. You need to feel. See if you feel anything after this message. See if you can feel the projection. See if, okay. So I'm feeling like this, or you might get a dream and it might give you further insight about what I just said. You're going to start to pick up on the subtle spiritual cues that are going to just keep showing and redefining why the fuck you need to wake up to something that is bigger than yourself that's going on in your life. Because your destiny is at play. Like everything that you are standing to want or could not even see yourself wanting at this time, everything you're setting yourself up for. The number 10 is significant. The next 10 years of your life are directly tied to decisions that are being made by you right now. And this is why you need to be consciously aware of those choices. Consciously aware means being both subconsciously and consciously aware. You know you're consciously aware because you know your subconscious is clear. Or how would you not? How would you know? This isn't anything surface level. Destiny is not surface level. It's not something someone outside of you who doesn't know anything about you or hasn't been given spiritual authority or clarity to give it to you could ever give to you. Things like this aren't predicted. Things like this just happen when God says it's time for a thing to shift. When God says, I need my chosen men to step up. I need them to open their heart. I need them to peep the scene. I need them to see how the very things they love are being manipulated and used against him. I need him to see where he's giving that he should not be. I need him to see where he's going that he needs not be. I need him to know that people around him aren't for him anymore. I need him to know there's better over there. I need him to see it, not just know. Y'all know a whole lot of shit. It's time for you to see in the spirit. And this is exactly why I told Divine Feminine, you need to be in the spirit with this man. Because you know the manipulation and the illusion. And y'all need to fucking get up in that spirit and remove it. Divine Masculine, tap in and listen to your feminine, man. If you don't know how, then you're not a Divine Masculine I'm talking to. If you know that you have this connection with a person, you've been watching me long enough to know who your person is. You know who your person is. That's the thing. So I don't understand why this Four of Pentacles energy is here. Now, the only thing I can see when I see this is Divine Feminine didn't just go through one transformation. Spiritual burp. Divine Feminine went through many transformations, many ascensions, many upgrades, many level ups, excuse me, wow, why am I burping? I never burp. Whoa, that was weird. I guess that was a spiritual burp twice. It's like a plateau energy. You might be feeling that in your life. Like you get a couple steps and then you stop. Get a couple steps, something happens. Something's going good, something fucked up happens. Something's going good, something fucked up happens. Yeah. There's a spiritual cost for that. Yeah. Don't be regretful. Don't do that. Don't be sad. That's not it. Pick your head up. The love and the money. The money and the love. You gotta love you before you can love anything. Or else it's an unhealthy attachment. And this is why God said we gotta change our connection and relationship to money. It becomes unhealthy when we put it before what's truly divine and destined for us. We're putting something that we can get anytime, any place, from anyone before something that we can only get from God, is what he's saying. Empress is out here. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say too much. You already know. You already know. Sorry. Okay. If you know, you know. Cause she be knowing. All right. A couple messages from your divine feminine, the female that you feel this deep spiritual bond, or this deep connection, or this intense pull to, this chemistry, this very soothing, healing dynamic that you feel, whoever that woman is, okay? She is your divine feminine, but we'll call her whatever you call her, however you see her, the special one. The one that got you hot, you're hot, you know? Your boo, whoever she is, the one that's important. The one that when I say you need to open up your heart feels something for, that one. The first person your heart speaks of, that's the one that is your divine feminine. The one you want to nurture, the one you don't want to hurt, the one you wish you could be around more, the one that brings you positivity, the one that lightens up your day, the one that can make you smile when the world makes you want to fucking spaz out. That's your divine feminine. The one that's always calm, peaceful, and serene. The one that you wonder how the fuck she's so positive all the time. That's your divine feminine. That's the one that you need to open your heart to. That's the one they don't want you to open your heart to. Do you see why? Okay. Did they give you that? Oh, see? But they don't want you to think about it like that. They don't want you to think about what they don't give you, but what this other person that you can never seem to get close to does give you. See? Or the one that it's always so hard for you to be with, stay with. Not the one that you be fighting with all the time and leave and come back. Not that one. I'm talking about the one that, it's hard for you to be around for a long period of time because life happens, or, my left ear is ringing. Some shit come up. The one that you oftentimes blow off, ignore. The one you be leaving left on red and feeling bad. That one. That's your divine feminine. Yeah. Just wanted to put you on game. All right, divine feminine, what do you want to say to your divine masculine? I just heard, I'm here and I'm waiting for you. And I got faith in you. So you're a woman that you... Well, I guess some people don't even know this person yet. Maybe. I don't know, but I can't see that. That's not realistic. Whoever this person is, they have faith in you. They have faith that you will do this. This divine feminine knows, like in the spirit, God has revealed you to her. This is a divine feminine who knows that she's a twin. She knows she's divine feminine. She knows she has a man that she's divinely destined to be with. All she doesn't know is when. But she knows God has someone for her. This man has been revealed to her. And this is why she is so passionate about waking him up to himself. Because when he wakes up to himself, he'll see her. This man who's praying for all these things in this world, and when he wakes up to himself, he will realize and actualize how to get every single one. He doesn't realize that his blessings is tied to his awakening divine feminine, but he will soon see. You know that masculine, this feminine knows that you are the person that God has for her. That's what I'm saying. That's why you feel these things for her, because it's real. God ordained it, even if you can't see it. And that's why some things are meant to be felt. And that's why it's important to have that heart open and healed, ain't it? So we're not living off of past hurt and trauma and experiences. And we're not bleeding onto others. And hurt people aren't, you understand? Hurting people. Divine masculine. No shade. A heart played is a heart given still. A heart broken is a heart loved still. That's still strength. It's hot as fuck to love out here. But there is love out here. And there is love with someone where love is easy. And where it's equally yoked. And where it's divine and it's blessed. And it can't touch this. And it comes with blessings. And it comes with protection. And it comes with guidance. And it comes with everything you fucking want. You know, granted you do the work. I mean, it still is very much so better than what I was living before I woke up to my divine calling. And it don't even have to be anything extravagant. Some of y'all, your divine calling is just to wake up to the fact that you have one. Like, and all that other shit will flow as it's meant to. But there is a certain path your life is supposed to be going at a certain time. That's the death card, Wheel of Fortune. And if you don't know, then you don't know. But when you do know, then you have a choice to choose. So I'm just giving y'all a choice. The choice is here. You're supposed to be somewhere better than where you are right now, is what I'm saying. Your life is supposed to be completely different than what it is right now. If I sat here and said your life is supposed to be the complete opposite of what it is right now, would that make you upset? Or would you see that as fact and believe that and do something to change that? Okay. See? I'm telling how you looking at that. I'm not coming at nobody. I'm trying to help you see it how God helped me see it. Divine Feminine says, I love you. We love you. As I always say, Divine Masculine, we support you. I love you, I don't judge you. I tell my person all the time, I don't judge you, I just love you. And I mean that shit. How the fuck can I judge you? The fuck is this? If I judged him, how am I... What is that doing? What is that doing for God? How is that pleasing to God? No, that's why I keep teaching and I keep talking for him and many others. It ain't just about him. But each one teach one. If he is one, there is another one. I don't judge y'all. See? Illusion. I love each and every single one of y'all. Every good man should be loved. Shit. Not for any other reason other than God loves you, so do I. What the fuck is this? I don't gotta know you to love you. Hopeful is here. Your Divine Feminine is very hopeful about this connection. That's what she's being guided to have. That's what she's telling you. That's why this woman never gives up on you. That's why you may have dogged her out in the past. And I'm not saying like them other motherfuckers did. You know what you heard. She told you what they did to her. I'm not talking about like that, but in your mind, you maybe sometimes you think about this woman and you're like, damn, man, I know, like, that's a good woman, that's a good girl. Like, you know, you think about this Divine Feminine and it begins to start to open up your heart. And then it's immediately like, no, fuck that shit. I'm G. Like, yeah, but the love is mutual. The love is shared. So, yeah. This Divine Feminine misses you. So you might be missing her too. You might be wanting to hit her up. You might be wanting to hit this woman up. Go for it. But I definitely feel like there's a dream that's coming to you. A wanting illusion. The wanting card fell sideways on the illusion. When the illusion, I get the dream. What is this wanting illusion? What's wanting you? Sleepless, passion, insecure, intensity. Yeah, say about your mission. Whatever your calling is. these karmic energies that I be talking about. You see, you be having passion for this person. You you be thinking about this person. Some of you guys, this karmic energy has even said or made you feel insecure about this divine feminine if you take it how it resonates by saying that the divine feminine is doing like, I don't know, some type of love spell on you or some type of ritual on you. That's just a confirmation. This divine feminine ain't doing that shit. That's what these karmics is throwing out there. Illusion you. She don't really want you. Like, she only wants what you got and da-da-da-da-da. Like, and you be scratching your head. Like, you see this female, you be scratching your head because you be like, yo, this bitch don't ask me for shit. You don't call this woman a bitch, but there's certain things that these energies around you that are trying to make you close off your heart to a person that your heart is already opening to. That's where the resistance comes in. That's the projection that is outside of you. That is not you. And that's something here with projection that you're needing to see too. A lot of projection on you right now. Divine masculine people are projecting you to be a certain type of way. And that's what I'm getting to. You might be battling with old versions of yourself and your current version of yourself. So I see change and progress in your life, but that's a projection. Like, some of you guys, you be thinking about this person and you think about the future. But then it's like, as soon as you get to a certain point, even if the future is just like asking this person to be a woman or something, you know, as soon as you get to that point of thinking, it's like, again, here comes this something from the past energy. Well, damn, the last time you did that, da-da-da-da-da. It's like this energy of continuously stopping you from coming together with this person. I need to tell you right now, whatever is trying to stop you from being with a particular person, there's a reason for that. The ones that no one is trying to stop you from, having, pay attention. People don't steal from empty houses. People ain't worried about people that ain't important. Type energy. Okay. Sorry, your divine feminine's a big deal. And so are you. All right. Divine feminine said, follow your bliss. She's pretty much repeating you. So I'm getting like follow the leader type energy. You do, I feel you. You do. You be learning. But you get to a certain place, divine masculines, and it's like, here comes another wall, or here comes something like another dark tunnel, or more shit you don't understand. It's like, as soon as you grasp something, or grasp an understanding, or an understanding, or a truth about yourself, it's like something comes up again, and you're like, damn, now it's like, what the fuck? Like, I swear, I just, like, I don't understand why. And you keep going through these situations. It's because it's not a physical thing. It's not a tangible thing. You not sleeping is directly tied to you not seeing what you need to see. There's something here about your dreams. You have very vivid dreams. A lot of your dreams be what's happening in your world around you. But if you're not sleeping, you're not getting the dreams. And then when you do go to sleep, it's like you're very much so susceptible to the spiritual manipulation because you're not aware that you need to protect yourself in the dream space. So it's like you're leaving your energy open. And this is why I give these messages. But this is also why you have a divine feminine. Because if I'm telling you this, best believe she's all over this already. There ain't no way that she's going to leave you susceptible, open, and vulnerable. That's not what partners do, right? So when divine feminine says, follow your bliss, what she's saying is, continue to walk in the direction that you're passionate about. And I don't know if that's a subliminal. I feel like it is. But she's pretty much telling you to keep moving forward, okay? Because like I said, I feel progression. I feel it on the path. I feel balance. I feel harmony. I feel peace. And that's why I said this is one of those times where it's like you're being called up again. And however this calling up happens for you in your life, I don't know. There are men out here that know they're chosen by God. And they know they're, playing with that calling or that chosenness. They know they are trying to subliminally dim to fit in, to not be too loud, to not be too... No, that you need to be you. If you can't be yourself around certain people, those ain't your people. And if you are someone who has to dim yourself around certain people, why do you feel that way? That means you're bigger than something that you're around. Because why shrink? You say expansion is on the table. And for twins, it's always going to be about love. That's where the expansion starts. We know manifestation happens where it happens. And we know we love on that manifestation wholeheartedly until we see it. Now, whatever that love entails, love is action, love is work, love is devotion, love is dedication. Whatever you have a love for, you're going to work on it. So these fucking things that Divine Feminine is manifesting from her heart didn't just fall out the sky because she loved them. She worked for them tirelessly, spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. You got a strong ass woman. She's spiritually strong. And this is why God is calling you to answer that call, because you need to armor up if you're going to be next to this woman, is what I'm kind of getting. You got to both be understanding of what's going on so we don't have to keep having these conversations, because everybody don't need to hear these types of conversations, but I got to say what needs to be said so no one can say they weren't aware and didn't know. God is not sending coincidences, confirmation. His message are very clear. And you will see representation of his message in your reality. That is God. I say it, you see it. That is God. Everybody don't, but you do, and that's why I'm talking to you. So God is talking to you. God is telling you to tap into your chosenness. I don't know what's on the other side of that. You heard me say I can't see shit. I'm in the Two of Swords. I don't want to see that. That's your business. I'm just trying to help you get to the other side of that so you can see what it is for you. And I'm a real one. So you best believe these people that are trying to privately, behind the scenes, pull tarot cards on you. And this is what's crazy. These men nowadays, you guys gotta understand the type of, women you're dealing with, first off. Because some of these women out here, nothing's off limits, okay? But some of you other ones, what I'm trying to tell you is this. You would never know who got some tarot cards that they use. You'll never know unless you know. If you dealing with a spiritual woman, she got tarot cards, even if you don't see them. If you dealing with a spiritual woman, she pulling cards on you, even if you don't see her. Let me just be real with you. I don't pull cards on my person because it's pointless. I did that years ago and the cards have not changed. There's no point. What is the point? I know what it is. I know what it's not. I know what it will be. I just don't know when. It's not my job to know when. I know what is, and that's fine with me. I can go on with my life. I'm not waiting on anything. I know what the fuck it is. So when God want to do his big one, I'll have it. Period, point blank. That's how I live my life. Your Divine Feminine is like me. The Karmics are like the ones we be talking about. Okay? So I'm talking to you right now like this because we are the same. We pray to the same God. We pray to the God, that makes blessings flow. We pray to the God that gives us gifts. We pray to the God that created life. We pray to the God that commands this world to move when he says we need to. We pray to the God that, the scriptures praised. We pray to the God that makes miracles happen. We pray to the God that brings miracles. We pray to the God that, blesses. We pray to the God that, changes and restores. We pray to the God that transforms. We pray to the God that, never leaves us. We pray to the same God. We are the same. We believe in source. We believe in God. We believe in light. We believe in truth. We believe in truth. We believe in sovereignty. We believe in sovereignty. We believe in love. We believe in love. We believe in healing. We believe in healing. We believe in pain. We believe in pain. We know there's healing. You see what I'm saying here? We're all the same. We're all connected. We've all gone through similar circumstances. Just look different on the surface, don't they? God is amazing. And for you men out here dealing with these witch bitches, God's going to make, God will see to it that you're safe. Because the Page of Swords is out here with the High Priestess, okay? These are some very spiritual ass motherfuckers that's trying to figure out what the man they know is destined for greatness is about to do next. This can go on any type of level. Shoot. This gives okay, example, Karmic pulling cards on her man, right? Let's see. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. It can be anything. Let me just show you. Let's just make up something completely random. You'll never put two and two together because you don't know. But God's doing this because he don't play about somebody out here. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Okay. So your person goes to, you have full dominion over these powers. I'm just telling you, giving prophecy out here. Okay, so say that someone wants you to be okay, let's put that down. Every time I pick that shit up, the message goes somewhere else. There's too many energies in that deck. Let's see. Okay, so your girl or whoever, whatever the case may be, they go to you don't know. So let's just say you don't know. They go to a tarot card reader. They pay for a tarot reading, right? You don't know. They don't tell you. They just do it. I didn't even know that she was into that type of stuff. A lot of people don't. Hello. It's either they're out here like me or they're in the closet with it. No one can know or they'll think I'm weird. I don't fucking understand because I can see it. So it's the energy of someone you don't know, right? Or someone you know. They're reading cards on you. All right. Tell me about what's going on with my man. They want to know what's going on with my man, right? Or their man. See? Bitches always want to know what's going on. Anyways. So the reader is like, okay, so I see that he is about to be offered. Wait a minute, this looks like the Ace of Pentacles, okay. And then, okay, they're fucking karmic and they can't see shit. They just reading cards because they learned from somebody else who taught them those words, and those words don't mean shit because it's blind leading the blind if you don't have the gift from God to read the card. So, anyways, and this is where spiritual warfare gets tricky because people be misinforming and people be doing work on misinformation. See what I'm saying? Should be getting all lost in translation. Motherfuckers playing telephone and phone tag and shit. And the shit's all fucked up because nobody knows what they're fucking talking about. And everybody's confused out here in these streets. But not me. Everybody's running around looking crazy. And I'm just sitting here like, do you see this shit? Queen of Swords. Do you see this shit? Why can't nobody else see this shit? Okay, somebody else can see this shit. Thank you for the hearts. Okay. So with that being said, they say, okay, oh my God, let's throw down the cards. Star card, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So he's going to get a lot of money. He's about to come up on a lot of money, okay? He's about to be able to do this and that. And 10 of Pentacles is he's going to have millions of dollars. And then this woman is getting this reading and she's getting gassed up. off of this reading of you, masculine. Right? Now, whole time, this was never how this reading was supposed to be taken. But the girl that you with that's trying to block you doesn't know that. But she knows she's trying to block you now because, okay, something in her says, well, damn, I don't see that happening with me. How the fuck is that going to happen? I don't even know. Next thing you know, the karmic bitch that went to get the reading is trying to fuck your life up. Because who the fuck is he going to have that with? I don't see that for me. I don't see that for us. She don't see the same vision. She don't have the vision. She's not, sorry. So this is where the magic come in, and this is where the binding rituals and the love spells and the come to me spells and the fucking sex magic and the fucking candles and the fucking dark magic and the fucking illusions and glamour spells and the fucking frequency fucking manipulation and the tantric sex fucking YouTube videos and they go to all lengths to confuse you, divine masculine. Because you can't get that 10 of Pentacles without them. You can't have that Ace of Pentacles. Okay? You can't get the legacy. You can't get the wealth. You can't get the love. Why can't you get that? That's yours. And this is what we talk about the destiny swap. Those motherfuckers be knowing or thinking they know what's for you before you and trying to beat you to it if they can't see themselves going with you. And what do I always say? Everybody can't go with you. The people that can't go with you will reveal they can't go with you by the way they act before you even get where you're trying to go. They're already showing you, nah, bitch, nah, I don't know about you. They're already showing you that. But this fucking woman that you met is making you think about marriage and the picket fence and the white dog, and she can do no wrong. And she's always there when you need her, and she keep you grounded, and she help you pick your head up and hold your head up and get through all these times and all these challenges. Hello? I'm just saying, you know? This woman to me in your life, masculine, seems like she just fucking dropped out the sky. Wow. You got a high priestess. And sometimes it may seem like she be, you know, like I said, talking shit. She's just trying to help you get the blessing for your work. You know? Work without reward. Faith without work is dead. All that shit. She's trying to help you get the blessings for your work that you so righteously deserve. Divine Feminine is not the only one that deserves blessings and abundance. Men out here need to be blessed abundantly. They need to have what it is they fucking need to have in this world. They need to feel loved by the world they're busting their ass in, do they not? Or no? If I'm gonna bust my ass doing anything, I might as well get blessed by it. Well, fuck it. This is where God is wanting you. I'm just saying. Stop. Work smarter, not harder. I don't know. Someone out here is supposed to be living a very blessed and, you know, easy, I guess luxurious, marrying Venusian energy, very calm, very copacetic, very, I do what I want, you know, I get what I want, I go where and it seems like you live that way, like you have that mindset about yourself, but it seems like every time you try to like actualize that, there's a blockage. Yo, like in my mind, I see myself here. But then what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're waking up to vision of self is what's happening. So I want you to, and this is unbeknownst to you. It's like happening as I'm talking, and that's why I'm so willing to stay here so you can get everything you need. But when I leave off of here, I want y'all to really think about the key points that stuck out to you and take only those. Everything in here don't gotta be word for word for you. There might have just been one thing, one gem dropped, one light bulb, oh, aha moment. That could be the whole thing that changes and shifts your whole life. Take what resonates for you.